biggest driver behind me shifting from solely leading a church to also running a business was vision. It wasn't boredom or distraction, but a picture of a future that demanded a change of role and strategy. My passion is to help break people free from their NPC, non-playable character existence, to overcome a life dominated by a self-critical narrative and a life driven by the undercurrent of a losing conversation. I want to help people avoid falling into the abyss of irrelevance. To do this, I help people develop a winning conversation and an internal narrative that unlocks the MVP, most valuable player that we are designed to be. This releases the leader inside the follower to impact the game, to deliver change in their life, their sector, their pathway, their community, their nation, globally. My faith in Jesus means I have a kingdom worldview. This informs the belief that we are not here simply to exist, warming the bench as spectators. We are chosen and called to impact the game by maximizing the gifts, talents, and skills that we have and to change the outcome of the game. This changes how we experience life and how others also live their lives both now and after we have gone. What has vision then got to do with being the MVP that impacts the game? A vision is choosing a different story. It's a refusal to accept the existing narrative of our lives for the sake of our family, community, the sector we work in, and to help shape the narrative of society. 15 points on vision. Number 1, what is vision? It's a clear picture of the future you are intentionally moving toward and the values shaping who you must become to get there. Vision is not a dream without direction, simply a list of goals. It is not a motivational statement, a religious concept only for spiritual people. Vision is clarity about the future we believe we are called to steward. Vision is the active pursuit of possessing what has already been signed over to us. The other day I was reading the headline in the London Evening Standard. Londoner wins over £10 million on the lottery, but hasn't come forward. The person won it a few months previous and only has a couple of months left to claim it. Vision enables us to take possession of the future that is already ours and available to us. But it doesn't get handed to us. If we don't claim it, then like the ticket owner, we risk missing out. The challenge of vision is never the possibility of its outcome. It is convincing us that we are a key player, an active participant in it being achieved. Do we dare believe that we are who God says we are, created in His image and capable of fulfilling the vision He places within us? Vision is the ability to see a preferred future clearly enough so that it shapes present decisions. The most sustainable visions emerge from understanding who you are, what you're uniquely equipped to do, and what problem you're meant to solve. Over the coming weeks, I'm going to be creating some more videos on how you can discover your vision. Number 2, do I really need a vision? Without vision, decisions are made by urgency, fear, and convenience rather than intention. What we are really asking here is, can't I just respond to life as it comes? Now, of course, the answer is yes, you can live reactively, but reaction always gives away agency. We succumb to the demands and priorities of other people. It's like hitching a lift with someone without deciding where you are going. Well, where are you going to arrive? The answer is where the driver decides to take you. Decide on direction. That is vision. Number 3, what if I'm not the inspired or the confident type to have a vision? Vision doesn't require confidence. It creates it. We can disqualify ourselves from defining our future. Past failures, low self-esteem, and a lack of hope can cause us to resign ourselves from the assignment that only we can do. Vision starts with an honest appraisal. It starts with brutal honesty of what I don't want in my life and why I don't want it. The same can be applied to my community. What don't we want in our community and why? a sector, healthcare, sport. What is it we don't want and why don't we want it? All vision stems from a place of healthy dissatisfaction. Number 4, is vision only for leaders or organizations? Everyone is already living in some form of vision, even if it's unconscious. The question isn't whether you have a vision. The question is whether you have chosen it. Number 5, how is vision different from goals? Vision sets trajectory, goals determine milestones. This is one of the most important clarifications. Goals serve vision. Vision should never serve goals. In business, we have the vision of how we want to impact the market, the culture. In church, we have the vision of how we want to impact a community and serve the felt needs of its people. In service sectors, we have a vision of how we want to best serve the needs of customers or clients, people who need what we have, and how we're going to improve their experience. Goals, however, break these aspirations down into targets, KPIs, which are indicators, and executable steps. Number 6, how do I use my vision? If vision cannot be articulated simply, it cannot be executed consistently. Your vision must be written and clearly articulated. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain. Vision must be written. It must be clear enough for others to understand and support it. Clarity determines speed of action and sustainability. Confusion is evidence of a lack of vision. Number 7, how do I know if my vision is right? A healthy vision tends to meet 3 criteria. Number 1, alignment. It fits who you are and your core values. Number 2, energy. It gives you clarity and motivation, not constant resistance. And 3, fruitfulness. It produces growth, contribution, and positive impact. Number 8, does vision limit me? Vision doesn't limit freedom. It focuses it. Freedom isn't the absence of focus. It is created through focused intention. It is about purposefully limiting choices that lead to an expansive outcome. Number 9, what if I get the vision wrong? Vision is not about certainty. It's about direction. Most people don't lack vision because they don't care. They struggle because they feel pressure to get it perfect. They confuse vision with prediction. They think vision must be grand, public, or final. Number 10, what if my vision changes? Vision is not a contract, it's a compass. The fear behind this question is usually, I'm afraid of committing to something I might outgrow. Now, as a self-confessed perfectionist, the fear of getting it wrong can keep me in indecision. I enter into a state of paralysis through over-analysis. You can and should refine vision. It is never a complete work of art. It's an unfolding movie script, not a painting hanging in the museum. Changing vision is not failure. Refusing to refine it is. Vision should be clear, not rigid. Direction matters more than permanence. Vision should be written in humility, knowing we grow in understanding and therefore it must evolve. Number 11, does vision increase momentum? Vision increases focus, generates clarity, and removes confusion. Therefore, if momentum is prevented or halted through unclear vision, which creates resistance, unwritten vision, which creates friction, conflicting vision, which creates the drag effect, and overcomplicated vision, which leads to paralysis, then yes, vision builds momentum. Should I write it down? Yes. Write down the vision so that someone else can execute it. This level of clarity gets it out of your head and into the hearts of others. This is where momentum builds. Number 12, is vision about me or others? Healthy vision produces value beyond personal success. It creates contribution. Vision is never about you alone. Vision is about unlocking human potential. Potential that is only focused on individual success leaves the vast majority of our personal potential unused on the table. Therefore, true vision benefits others. It outlives the individual. It creates legacy. Number 13, can I lose my vision? Vision must be protected from distraction, not just opposition. Vision is fragile. It is open to external forces of influence that seek to dilute its potency, compromise its integrity, and distract it from hitting its intended target. Vision is about carrying responsibility. And with this comes pressure. At times, we can feel like abandoning the vision because we want a break from the pressure that it generates. What can be confusing is that you can have people who support you but don't understand your vision. This can create distress in your relationships. Your vision becomes like your child. Imagine someone falling in love with you, but not what is most precious to you. Therefore, you must guard your vision from misalignment. Relational and emotional turmoil can cause us to neglect the vision, or at worst, be tempted to abort it. Number 14. Does vision make progress easier? Well, resources follow clarity, and people invest in what they understand and believe in. Your vision will attract provision. When the vision you carry is clear, other people can and will align themselves to it. People will give time, money, and energy to clarity. Conversely, confusion causes support to diminish. 15. How does vision move me from intention to action? People with vision don't need external motivation. When the vision is clear, motivation is released. Vision sustains our motivation. We are more willing to sacrifice for its cause and to discipline ourselves to do what we might otherwise struggle to control. When we don't have vision, then discipline can feel like punishment. Sacrifice feels pointless, and any delay in the process feels unbearable. Well, there you have it. 15 points on vision based on questions that you might have. Why not let me know in the comment section which point stood out to you the most and why? I'd love to keep the conversation going. Make sure you tune in for future videos as we unpack more about vision and the momentum it can release in your personal, professional lives and in your business and organization.